So it is the the 1st of November, and we have been to our fertility appointment, which went okay. All my tests came back okay. Everything is completely normal. Daniel's test, on the other hand, went missing. Well, no, it never went missing. Our hospital, obviously, when I went for the first meeting, gave me like one of those cups with his name on, his NHS number, all the information on it, like a little label, little sticky label, and a leaflet which explained, apart from the obvious, what to do, who to ring, when to do it, where to take it, all that information. So, and I followed them. I followed everything perfectly. And she said, there's nothing on your name with the results. So she checked his name, nothing came up. And he'd been saying, I've got a feeling something's gone wrong with my test. And I was like, no. I said, if it was a problem, they'd have rang me. They wouldn't waste time. Because the whole point we moved the appointment to today was because we wouldn't have the results in time if we'd have gone in the September appointment, which was just a waste of time. So anyway, they basically said that there wasn't enough information about the sample to process it. And I looked at it and I said, you gave me a leaflet. It told me guidelines on times, what we should and shouldn't put in the sample, but everything. I said, so what else do you need to do? What, do you know what I mean? And when I took it in, it's a bit awkward, isn't it? Because you don't want to be going around shouting, excuse me, can I drop this sample off with you? And she says, no, you're in the wrong place. It's quite awkward. So I was very, excuse me. And she was just, I went, am I in the right place for it? For like a fertility sample? And she went, yeah, and just took it off me. And that was it. So we had to go to a microbiology lab, which is a completely different building. And she took it, and that's that. But to me, if they had any doubts, why didn't they ring within the hour and say, look, is it fresh? Is it this? Is it that? Anyway, that went missed. That was a dud. But all in all, she basically said to get the weight off. Which I know it has to be done. And I sort of needed her to say, you're too big. Your BMI is way too high. So, I've stuffed my face, as you do, obviously. And I'm going to start on Monday. So no, she said she's given me a prescription for Clomid because she actually said that when I went for my appointment, a follow-up appointment after the ectopic, after the surgery, I asked the consultant then about getting pregnant again. And if it's like 50%, because obviously I've got one tube. And she said, no, it's 80%. Whereas, she said something like it's 80%. But she said, because you'll still release an egg from your left ovary. And it'll be caught on the right side. Whereas this doctor today has told me now she'll basically release an egg every other month, because obviously you've got no tube. So she says even though you've been trying for a year, 2 years, that's only 6 months, 12 months, which she doesn't class as a long time. So anyway, she said get your BMI down, which from what I am to what she wants is 2 stone before I even go on Clomid. And then she said I shouldn't even be going to that level. I don't want to put all my numbers on the internet, but she said you should be even lower than what I'm asking you. So if she wanted me to get to the guidelines, you're talking like 7 stone weight loss, which, to be honest, that's, you're talking like, well, obviously you're in the single digits. I'm never going to be in single digits. I wish I was. So yeah, so I've got to lose 2 stone before I can start the Clomid. So that's that. So 2 stone, and she said I'll get an appointment in a year if I haven't fallen pregnant before then. So yeah, my results are okay. She said she wasn't worried about Daniel because obviously we've had 2 pregnancies. It's not that. She's basically saying it's my weight. And it is, it's very difficult to hear. I haven't cried yet, but I will. All the way home, look at this. Wouldn't even speak to him. But yeah, that's that. I'm too fat to get pregnant, basically. But yeah, so I've got to get, in one respect, it's a good thing because now I know I've got to get it off to get what we want. It's got to be done. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope this update is as informative as it could be. Testifying, it's just me. End of. But I shall see. I'm currently cycle day 5. I did, my period started a couple of days ago. Cycle day 5. So we'll still try. We might no harm in trying. And yeah, I will see you with a live pregnancy test in a few weeks. Bye for now.